Welcome back to UiPath Chat with Chet. Today we have Brandon Nott. We're going to talk about that citizen developer. When all of this started, the message was, it's so simple, anybody can do it. Brandon, is that the truth?
You know, I think there's a lot of truth in that statement. I think that Studio is so simple and that anyone can open it up and start to build a process. That's part of the beauty of UiPath, right?
So it's not like the old days when we were coding in RPG, it's going to be 400 lines of code to build a framework. That's not the type of code we're talking about, is it?
That's right. I mean, it's a very low code environment. People who have made something in Visio before can make an automation. But what we found is once you want to get to an enterprise level, once you want to put this out into tens of hundreds of bots, then you need to start putting a framework around this. You need governance. You need source control, right?
We need rules, don't we?
You need some rules at an enterprise level. And so the industry started moving away from that entry-level developer. But now we're coming full circle, and we're coming back to those citizen developers who can use Studio to start automating some tasks and make that part of this larger governance framework that our companies have, our customers have. And we're putting the power of automation into the hands of the masses.
These community developers, are they left to their own devices? Do they have to go to school themselves? Or is UiPath and the UiPath community going to do something to help them?
Yeah, great question. We have an incredible online academy that anyone can sign up for. It's free.
Is there a test at the end? Because nothing's real if you don't test it.
There are tests. There are different levels of tests based on the certification that you want to attain. And when you come out of it, you have the full set of tools that you need in order to start automating processes that are important to you, that you work with on a daily basis.
So I go all over the country. I do the 8 lessons deck, is the big deck I do all the time. And I always stop on that master level, train your developers. Well, that applies to our citizen developers too. We need to equip them with the tools that they need to be successful. And what you're saying is those are readily available now. We have the community, we have the online version, and we can now arm those people to become part of the developing force.
That's right. We have an incredible body of knowledge for developers to start working with. And when you take that and combine it with the internal resources that companies have around that governance model, around training and enabling, what you get is a really incredible program. And our customers are taking advantage of this, and we see more and more customers getting on the citizen developer bandwagon.
They're not having to bring in additional developing resources. They're able to use their existing resources and cross-train them to have those citizen developers augment what their core developers are doing. Brandon, that's fantastic. Thanks for coming on again. Remember, as we start to adjust our way of thinking and we started at looking at automating first, remember that you need to use all of your resources. And it seems to me that these community developers may be a bit of an untapped resource as we move things forward. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.